All right, here we are. Time to open bag 24. Now I'm going to tell you if I think this goes the way I think it's going to go, because there's only one thing that was in our foilable sheets that we have not seen yet. And if 24 is the stamp, I'm going to assume 25 is the die for it, and I'm going to open up both bags at once. So I'm probably not going to have time Christmas Day to do a video. So let's see what's in 24. Here we are. Let's see. And it is the snowman. So it says, with love, warm wishes, and there's a little snowman. So I'm going to go ahead and open up bag 25 because I'm probably not going to have time on Christmas Day to make a video. So this will be a combo. Let's see. And it is the die for the snowman. Well, that is a cute little snowman. All right, we will make something with him. All right, so in bag 24, we had the snowman with the with love and the warm wishes. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, here's the warm wishes. I was seeing if it was all going to fit. I have a 5x7 card base. Then I also have a 4.5 by 2.5. And I think I'm going to stamp 3 snowmen across the front here. Now I have this paper here, and it's a stripe. And this was cut from one of the 6x6s. And you can't actually get a 7-inch long piece of paper out of the 6x6. And what you have to do is cut out the middle. So this was here, and I cut out the middle part. And then I was able to trim it to 7 inches, because see, this is now shorter than the 7 inches. I mean, this is shorter than the paper, but it's 7 inches. So you can actually, if you cut the middle out, get a strip that is long enough to go the length of a 5x7 card. So I'm going to have that. Now I have this paper from my stash, which is 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. That pretty much matched that, so I thought that would be a good match. So that's going to go here. And I think the best wishes, warm wishes, is going to go under here. And I think I may leave the background white. I'm not sure yet, but I think I just might. So let me start by stamping this, and then I can decide if I want to leave the background white or not. I'm going to put this on here. And I think I'm going to stamp it in blue. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to stamp the warm wishes in blue. I'm going to do this in black. So I'm going to start with the middle. Put him there. Pick him up. We'll stamp him out. All right, so now we'll move this to over here. And we're just going to drop him in. I don't want it exactly the same as this one. I think I'm going to bring him a little lower. All right. Okay, that looks good. Now we'll come over here. And we'll bring it down again. There we go. There we go. That is all done. All right, now I want to decide if I even want to color this in. It kind of look cute in black and white. We'll keep this card kind of simple. Or do they need to be colored in? Let me stamp the warm wishes on here and then decide. So let me bring my stamping platform back in. We'll take the card base and put it on here. Get rid of my smudge. There we go. All right, so if this is going to be here, and this will be here, then I want Warm Wishes to be about here in the middle. I think that's straight. That's a little crooked. Let me straighten it. Just going to use the lines on here, on the grid pattern here to straighten that. There we go. Now this is the one I think I'm going to do it in blue. If I don't like it in blue, I can go over it with the black. Move this out of the way. I'm just going to take a little piece of tape to hold that down. All right, now let's decide here. So this will be here. And this will be here. Try edging this. Now let's see. I think I will color it in. He at least needs some snow. So let me take my art liner and give him some snow to sit on. And then I think I'm going to take the Blizzard embossing powder that we got earlier in the month, brush this. Then I'm going to take my pen, my Versamark pen that I used earlier, and I am going to brush across here. Across top of the snow. Make sure that's all good and wet. Grab a piece of paper. Sprinkle it on. Let's see. That looks good. Everybody back in the jar. Now I'm going to take out my new embossing gun, because my other one died. This one is really quiet. This is the Ranger one, and listen. Look how quiet. And What's nice about this one is that it doesn't blow a lot of air. It's just heat. All right, and we're all done. Yeah, I really like how quiet that is. Now let's see. Let's see if that is enough, or if it needs to be colored in. I think I do want to color it in. All right. Let me bring my paper back in. All right, now for the snowman, I'm going to use W1, and I'm just going to give him some shading around the edge, and here under his scarf, under his hat. There we go. Now let's see what we have. I think that's good. All right, let's see what blue we have on here. Brush some of that off, and I'm just going to put a little bit of blue, a little bit of sky here. In between here a little bit. Yeah, it's probably enough. Yep, all right, let's glue this together. All right, so this was the 4.5 by 2.5, and this was the 4 3/4 by 2 3/4, and I'm going to glue those two together. All right, and this is going to get glued down the side. This is 1 inch by 7 inches. I'm going to bring that in about 1/2 inch. Make sure that's straight. That is straight. This will go on here. But I think I want to raise this up a little bit. And this is the 1/16 foam. All right, move all this out of the way. So I think this will sit like this. I think that's all that needs. I thought about bringing in the snowflakes, but I think I'm going to leave it just like this. Sometimes you need to embrace the white space. This will be here. I think we'll leave it like this, clean and simple. There it is, 3 of the snowmen together. Warm wishes. So I hope you liked this. If you did, give me a like, because that's why YouTube counts everything. I have one more card to do. I'm going to do it as a separate video, even though I did open both open both bags at the same time. So, till tomorrow, stay crafty.